The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 0144 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
Days turn into weeks, the months turn into years, and I feel never see your face, always trying to chase memories I lost in my mind. All the things you do, if God had given you just one chance and a little more time. So I try to forget, I try to deny, I try to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along. Maybe you're not all gone. Everything reminds me of you. I can't rewind the time, and nothing I say and nothing I do can change the way that I've been missing you. The pain that I've been going through every day since you went away, and now you fade away in time. My memories skip the line, and sometimes I think that I'm losing you. I tried to sing your name, just one note, but the words they stick in my throat, and I don't know what to do. So I try to forget, and I try to deny, I try to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and maybe you're not all alone. Help me not to fall on my knees. Maybe you're not all alone, all alone. But just send your words and your love on the breeze. I try to forget, I try to deny, I try to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along. So I try to forget, and I try to deny, and I try to move on, but it's so hard not to see you again. When everything's right, there's something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and I try to forget, and I try to deny, and I've tried to move on, but it's so hard not to see you again. When everything's right, there's something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and maybe you're not all alone.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Hello, you're all very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for March the 20th, 2013. I'm live, it's now 6 minutes past 11, and if you've just joined me for the very first time, and this may be your first time for listening into the show, fingers crossed it is anyway, you're very welcome to the show. I'm here until 12 midnight, and if you would like to get a free psychic reading, all you need to do is simply go to Facebook, join the event that says Free Psychic Readings, March the 20th, comment there on the wall with your question, followed by your location as well. It's always good to get the location of where you're from. And fingers crossed, if you continue on listening into the show, you may get a psychic reading on the show tonight. Now, I have a bit of news for you, because I did say that there's a mystery guest, and here's the drum roll. Brrrr. Hello, Mary.
Hello.
Here we are. It's Mary Kay, who you may have heard on the show before, a fantastic psychic reader and healer, may I add.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Mary. So, Mary, what are we hoping to do and achieve tonight?
Well, we're gonna pick up some. I've been looking through the event page. We're gonna pick up some. Been touched by some of the comments and questions here, so we're gonna get in there and have a look at things. And we're gonna have an offer tonight. How about that?
Sorry, Mary. Did you just say there's going to be an offer?
There's going to be an offer. Isn't that nice?
Mary, you have to tell everyone. Please tell me what the offer is.
Well, the offer is this Sunday. There is a workshop at the Green Isle Hotel, and it's called Introduction to Past Life Regression. And moi will be doing the teaching, and we are going to offer that. Now, it's normally $150. It's a one-day workshop where we go back and we talk about what are past lives. If you don't believe, well, that's fine. I'm not going to try to convince you they're there. I'm going to try to help show you if it's valid for you or not. Then we're going to go through and actually do some regressions. We'll do a group regression. We'll do self-regression. And maybe you can unlock some mysteries for yourself that might be rooted in a past life. Now, the cool part is that, again, I told you this is a €150 session this Sunday, but for your listeners and all you wonderful people out there, you can get it tonight up until the day for €39.
Oh, Mary, stop for a second. Okay, so no, seriously, stop. So you're doing past life regressions in the Green Life Hotel.
The Green Isle Hotel,
usually priced at €150.
Yes.
Now, you should have told me this before coming on air, but for my listeners and the fans of Irish Psychic,
yes,
all they need to do is just mention Irish Psychic to you, and they're going to be able to avail of that for €39.
That's it. That's it. They can do one of two things. They can show up on the day and say that they heard about it on Irish Psychic. Okay. They can go to my page, my website, vibrationalinstitute.com, specials, and put in the password past lives, PASTLIVES. It'll take them to the page where they can purchase it for €39.
Brilliant. Well, what I'm going to do is, during the next break, Mary, I will be putting up all the details of that amazing special offer via the event page. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people wanting to attend that event, especially because of the reductions that you're going to get and by the savings, but also some people may not have ever had a past life reading before, Mary.
Right. Well, it's a wonderful workshop, regression. We're going to talk about what regressions are, and there'll be group regressions, and we will do some demonstration regressions. And at that day, they will also have the opportunity to get money off on a one-to-one regression as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. And for anyone who doesn't really know what, past life regression is, can you kind of explain it in, simple terms?
Basically, a past life regression is regressing or taking a person back in time to a place before they were born on this planet or wherever they may have been coming from, and finding out, like some people like to do it for fun to see what did they used to be, or how did they used to be. Some people have problems, and sometimes those problems are rooted in a time before they were born in this life, and through the regression we can work through and heal those problems.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'll be putting up all those details, Mary, during the next ad break, so fingers crossed. I'm sure there will be a lot of people wanting to attend that event in the Green Isle Hotel in Dublin on this Sunday. Isn't that correct?
This Sunday, yes, sir.
Brilliant. And you can definitely meet Mary in the flesh, and she is a fantastic woman. And you've probably heard her 3 or 4 times now on my show. That's because I love having her on the show and how fantastic her readings are. So, Mary, speaking of readings, shall we do our first one of the night?
That would be lovely, yes.
Brilliant. Well, it's over to Mary now for her first psychic reading of the night.
Oh, right. Well, the first one that caught my attention was Louise Heaton from Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. And Louise says, can you tell me anything from Spirit, please? Oh, there's a lot of things going on here, Louise. Now, the first thing that I picked up from this, your energy from here, was that you have a lovely white, beautiful energy. I'm being given a beautiful white energy. Means that you're connected to the angels, the ascended masters. It means that you have the ability to manifest and do anything that you care to do, except you keep getting in your own way. All right? Now, we'll come back to that in just a minute because there's something else connected to that. Beyond that, you have a lovely blue, and I've not seen this before. Most of the times it's a very mixed energy. Right now, yours is a lovely blue energy on the outside of the white. Now, what that tells me is that you have very strong healing abilities and powers. All right. You have the ability to connect to spirit. You have the ability to do healings, very powerful healings. And it's just on the outside of your energy field, which tells me you're only just now beginning to be in touch with that. You're just now beginning to get inklings that this is possible in your life. Over the next 2 months, not more than 2 months. I was nearly going to go 3, but in the next 2 months, you're going to have the opportunity to take part in a healing workshop in which you are going to really open up and discover your healing abilities. Now, back to the part where you get in your own way. When I started reading your name and what was happening, I started getting a very funny wavering feeling in my stomach, just a little bit of anxiety, also a little bit of anxiety in the chest. Now, what that tells me is that again, you do tend to get in your own way, but it's because a lack of confidence. You're always second guessing yourself. And as I'm saying that, it breaks your heart, the feeling in my chest and my stomach, it breaks your heart because you know you are capable of so much more than what you're doing. And it is breaking your heart. So I'm here to tell you today, just be it. Don't try to look for it or how do I do it or who's going to make it happen. It's in you, sweetie. It's in your heart. It's in your soul. It's there for you to do. And Spirit wants you to know today that you are in charge of you and that all you have to do is open your heart, your mind, and just believe that you are that person. I hope that helps you, Louise.
Oh, thank you very much there, Mary, for answering Louise's question. And if you've just joined us, where have you been for the last 14 minutes? Because we have Mary Kay with me in studio, and Mary Kay is one of the best psychic readers here on the show that I do have on as a guest speaker. Okay, so Mary, it's back over to yourself for another reading, please.
Okay. The next one I see is Siobhan Clavin. Okay. Hi, are you getting any vibes from me? Okay, let's see. Siobhan Clavin, am I getting any vibes for you? Well, the first thing I get, I'm snapping my fingers. I'm feeling, actually, okay, this is crazy. I start snapping my fingers. I feel very happy, very go-lucky. But what happens is you get all settled in, you start feeling good, you start making things go really well, and all of a sudden you just get ahead of yourself. Speed, speed, speed. The fingers start going 90 to nothing. Slow down, Siobhan. Quit going too fast. Enjoy life. You're flying through things way too fast. You're going too fast that you're not getting any value out of what you're doing. You're just going and going and going, and you at the end of the day look and say, what did I really get from what I've done? You're really in a very deep evaluation time right now. You're really looking back and go, what am I getting out of life? What am I really doing? What's the value to me? And if you just slow down and quit trying to just rush through things and just for the sake of doing them or feeling like you're being pushed and scattered by everybody else, set your own pace. Don't worry about what others are thinking. Set your pace. Let's see, I'm going down the calendar, and when I get to, it's June, kind of the middle of June, but definitely by the 1st of July, some really good, positive things are happening. Very great thing. In fact, there'll be a change in your employment, whether, I feel like employment is a change for you, whether you're picking up a job, I feel like you're picking up a new job. And relationship will also change for you as well. And I hope that helps you, Siobhan.
Thank you very much there, Mary, for Siobhan's reading. And Siobhan, if you are listening to the show, which hopefully you are, please do send in your feedback for us here on the show tonight. And all the readings on tonight's show are going to be done by Mary Kay. If you have not yet sent in your question for the show, you need to send them in before 12 midnight. We're here until 12 midnight. And all you need to do is simply go to the Facebook page, which is Irish Psychic. Then join the event which says Free Psychic Readings March the 20th, and then be listening into the show as well. And you never know, just like Siobhan there, you may get a psychic reading from Mary herself on tonight's show. Time for a quick commercial break. Do join us after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
This is a call to you, my dear. Come wash my sins. Come wash my sins away, away. I'm calling you home right now, calling you home right now, calling you home right now. My life has taken me to places I didn't want to be, but be we must, so just wait it out with me. Oh, just wait it out. never knew what to say. All your tears, they're grey. And have you ever been? Have you ever seen? Have you ever been? Have you ever seen fire?
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. That was Calling You Home by Megan Donovan. Still with me in studio is Mary Anderson. Hello, Mary.
Hello, hello.
You're still with me?
I'm still with you, dear.
Good. Well, Mary, it's back over to yourself for the next psychic reading, please.
Alrighty. I'm here with Aoife Hubble. And she says, hi, can you tell me anything about my mom and what the future holds for myself and my family? Okay. And she's in Louth. All right. Aoife, when I go to your mom's energy, I just connect to your name and then I connect to your mother through you. The first thing I get, my tongue is very much rooted against the top of my teeth. And I start breathing really fast and shallow. And I feel quite anxious. I feel like almost like your mom has a lot of anxiety, like there might be even on the verge. I'm not saying she has them. It could be on the verge of panic. I'm also getting a pain down the left side of my neck and into my left shoulder. So it feels like there's some really bad muscle tension in there as well with your mom. The teeth being clenched up against the tongue, up against the teeth, some anger issues. I just feel like your mom's kind of stuck in a little box, kind of stuck there, and there's a lot of things that she's need to sort and get rid of and sort out in her life. A lot of anger to let go of. And she just needs to stop fighting. And I'm not saying she's being vicious or toward people, but it's almost like this fighting of herself and fighting things around her and pushing so hard against things that she's just not getting anything done. Everything's just a battle for her. I would really recommend that she has some meditation, that I'd worry about her blood pressure and also worry about her a little bit around her heart. It just feels like blood pressure is very high. Feels like there could be some issues around her heart. And I'm not saying she's having a heart problem, but these can all just be energetic. So she just needs a lot of stress relief. That's the biggest thing I feel about your mom. She's okay, but she just needs lots of stress relief, lots of it. And because it's affecting her physically. Okay. What does the future hold for yourself and your family? Okay. As I look at you, it feels like things are going to stay very steady for you till 123 May. All right. Things will be kind of steady. And then in May, get ready for a big upswing in things. I think finances are going to improve. And it also feels like something you've lost, you're going to find. That not being clear what it is, but something you've lost, you'll be finding at that time. And it's something in yourself. It's more like, what's the feeling here? I feel like I've lost some piece of myself, something that I've been wanting to do, was going to do, but I was too afraid to do. It has to do with career, and you'll be moving forward in that as well. And I hope that helps you.
Oh, thank you very much there, Mary. Okay, we'll do another two, I think, before we take another commercial break, if that's okay with you.
Oh, that's grand. That's grand. Okay.
And before you just give out your next reading, Mary, just to let all the listeners know that Mary Kay is with me until 12 midnight tonight. And Mary is doing a very special thing on Sunday in the Green Isle Hotel, and usually priced at €150. If you would like to avail of the special offer, all you need to do is just simply click on the event page that should have been, clicked on already and joined it, and then click on Mary Kay's website there. And just click on specials. All the details again are in my event page, and enter past lives. That's PASTLIVES, and that's all lowercase. And drum roll again, it's €39 for that day. So you're not going to get anything better. Please do attend that event. It's on this Sunday, and it is a special that I am announcing here on the Irish Psychic Show. Okay, Mary, it's back over to yourself.
Alrighty, I'm moving down the line here. We've got Vanessa Fay. Can you tell me what my future holds for me and me wee girl? Had a very hard year. Would appreciate a reading. Okay. Vanessa, I'm just going to connect in here for you. Let's see. Yeah, I can tell there's lots and lots of worry in you. There's also, I feel like the year has been hard. Okay, I can agree with that, because inside I feel like you're very hesitant to move forward. You're very hesitant to look forward. It's almost like nothing good can come of this. All right, but it can. Let's see. Let's look in here and see what we can do for you. Let's go through and just start. Focus on yourself and your little girl, okay? Don't let others dictate to you. There's been a lot of people telling you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. Don't be listening. Decide for yourself, okay? Don't be taking on other people's problems. You're very good-hearted. You're very kind-hearted. And when I say that, I feel like I want to cry, because people have taken advantage of you, Vanessa. They really have taken advantage of you. You've got to set your boundaries, and you've got to stand firm and do what's right for you and the little one, okay? I do feel like finances have been a bit of a problem, and that should right itself. Let's see, March, April, May. End of April, that should all get much better for you. Your little girl, her energy is so lovely. She's like a little dancer, a little pink dress, and she's a little dancer. So she's very vibrant and alive, and just tap into her energy as well. And it's all going to get better. This year for you will be much better than last year, but you must set your boundaries, and you must quit listening to people telling you what to do, and trust your gut feelings, trust your intuition, and you will do fantastic.
Okay, that's brilliant there, Mary. Okay, so another one, if you don't mind. We're on a roll here, so we may as well keep going.
Just keep on a-rolling, keep on a-rolling, and away we go.
And if you've never heard of Mary Kay, please just join the fan page. You'll see there her fan page is on the event page there, and you can tell her what you thought of the reading, and I can guarantee you'll be blown away with the readings if you have not had one already, because Mary has been on the show numerous times, and the feedback that we get is just amazing, Mary. You do know that, don't you?
Yes, I'm always it's so nice to hear the feedback from people, and that the readings have helped them, and they were on for them. So I appreciate that very, very much.
And Mary, in terms of the questions that people, can ask, do you prefer when they're more, direct, or which kind of questions do you prefer?
Either way, the more direct, the clearer I can look at things, because I attach to that. The way I'm reading tonight is I'm pulling the name. As soon as I say the name, it pulls their energy to me, and I can start seeing and hearing, feeling energy. And that reminds me, back to Aoife Hubble. She was wanting to know about her mom. It came to me again as I was reading. Have her mom, her stomach also. All these things are affecting her in her stomach as well, Aoife. So that just came back to me, and I said, oh, geez, I forgot to say that. So her stomach, Aoife Hubble, her mum, her stomach, okay?
Brilliant.
Have that checked.
Brilliant. Thanks very much there, Mary, for clarifying that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the way I work. I work off the vibration of the names and the questions that are being asked. If you have a question, just ask. It doesn't matter what kind of question is. We'll get an answer. We'll get something that will help you. I like the one message from Spirit. From that, I usually look at their energy fields and see what suits them. But any question, any kind, any way, that's fine.
Brilliant. Well, it's over to your next reading then, please, Mary.
All righty. Stacey Stewart, can you tell me anything about my mom? A lot of worry about mums these days. Can you tell me anything about my mom and what the future holds for me? Okay, Stacy. I'm going to connect in here for you, Stacy, and your mother. Now, your mother is a very, I'm just telling you, as I see things happening here, your mother, a very busy lady. She's always, if she's not at the moment, this is her energy as she projects it. A very busy lady, always, and light of heart, light of energy, just a real easy-going lady. She needs a little more focus, She needs to settle down a little more and quit kind of floating through things. Just focus on things a little more. She gets a little helter-skelter in her head. If I look at her energetically as far as her physical being, I feel like there's maybe concern up at the top, like muscles up or so, up around the top of her chest, into her shoulders. I feel like things are like her shoulders are rounded forward, like there's a bit of muscle strain up in there, and maybe even some lung issues, because I feel like I'm not breathing too terribly hard, but I feel like I'm breathing hard enough. It's not enough that I need to go see the doctor, but I feel like there is a bit of a problem beginning to surface in her lungs. So just take it easy. I'm not telling her there's no big bad problem, but just be mindful. And if anything comes up, that she should be checked. But and the future holds for you, Stacy. But all in all, your mom's grand. She's just a little more focused, a little more settled. And Stacy. So Stacy, let me look for you here. Stacy, you're a very powerful lady. As soon as I connect to your energy, I get this nice full feeling in my solar plexus. I feel like you're very strong, very powerful, but very timid about using your power, about standing in your ground. You know what to be doing and what to be happening in your life, but you're just a little too timid to be stepping forward and doing it. You just need more confidence in yourself, and that's really the most important thing. Future-wise, I see schooling in your future. I see something coming up around schooling. I feel like by June you'll have made a choice for a career and go on to and get some go into a class this fall. And finances are okay. There's no up, no down. Everything looks fine with that. And I hope that's helpful for you, Stacey.
Oh, thank you very much, Stacey. There. Okay, Mary. We may as well take a commercial break. What do you think?
Oh, that sounds fine for me, my dear.
Good. Well, if you've just joined us, it is now 23:32 here in Ireland, and I have Mary Kay with me in studio until 12 midnight. So there's still 30 minutes left in order to get one of those readings, and all you need to do is simply join the event page. So if you have already joined it, invite all your friends now. We have 30 minutes left, so maybe they'll get a reading. And once they've joined the event, then all they need to do is just simply click on the description. You'll see there the link for the radio show, and if all else fails, just simply Google the Irish Psychic Radio Show and you'll be able to listen in to the show. This is All the Best to You by Karen Craig.
That I never
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
No sé por qué me sigues haciendo esto. Cualquier cosa que haga no es suficiente. Estoy cansada de esta locura.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 23:41 here in Ireland, and if you've just joined us, you still have a little bit of time to get one of the readings with Mary Kay. And hopefully you do join our fan page. You'll see there her fan page is located on my event page, and make sure you click that and then like it. And speaking of liking things as well, there is feedback from Mary Murray, who had a reading the last time with Mary, and it says, thanks, got a reading early last year. It was great. Love the show. Never got one Sorry, no, you never got one from Mary, but you never know. Well, Mary, if you've commented on the event page, you never know. Mary may pick you. It's all, to do with the energy, during the show. It depends on... It doesn't actually matter with regards to the question, and Mary will actually tell you that herself. It's who Spirit actually draws us to, if that makes sense. And I know it may sound strange, and I know there's people listening into the show who, may have not even got a reading... pardon me. May have not even got a reading from even myself yet. But, you never know when you are going to get a reading. So I hope, people understand that just because you've commented on the page doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get a psychic reading. But again, obviously, if you don't comment, well, then you can't get one in the first place. So you're better off just listening into the show, commenting with a question, and then if you don't get a reading, well, then just tune into the next show. And speaking of the next show, I'm live again on Friday at 11 p.m. and the show goes out live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 p.m. and if you've missed any editions of the show, so even if you've missed the start of this show, when it finishes and it goes off air, simply click on the exact same link and you'll be able to listen back to the show. Okay, Mary, it's back over to yourself for another reading, please.
All righty. Hello. All right, I'm just going down here and having a quick look, and Anne-Marie Holland Gorman. She wants to know, can you see children on the cards for me, please? Okay. Anne-Marie, let's have a look. As I'm looking here, Anne-Marie, I can see a little, and when I look for children, I see them for some reason, they pop up on the top of your head. Now, they're not really there, but that's just how it presents itself to me. I see a little boy that is ready to come when you're ready. He's right in the center of your head. And I see two more behind it, which means usually in the next, let's see, right now to the next 2 years to the next 5 years. So within the next 5 years, there's a possibility of 3 children for you. The first one is a boy. The second one is a girl. And the third one is... It looks like 2 boys and a girl. So a boy, girl, boy. I feel like you might have been having some trouble with conception, or you might. So just relax, take your time, and if you need assistance, don't feel like you can't get it. Just don't be afraid of that if you need it. I don't think you will, though. I think if you just take it easy and settle down, all will be well. Okay? And I hope that's helpful, Anne-Marie.
Oh, thank you very much there for sending your question. Okay, Mary, who's next, please?
Let us see here. Let's go down here.
And there's loads of questions Mary sent into the show for you tonight.
I see that. There's lots and lots and lots. Okay. Let's see. We've got Lisa Marie Devlin. I want to know what to do about employment. Okay. Okay, so Lisa... Well, the first thing I see is you're a very hard worker. There's nothing shy about you. So I feel like you've been out beating the streets and doing what needs to be done because you're very busy, toting things around, going out, sending out your CVs. It all looks good that way. So I think there's no problem with you putting the effort in to get the work. I feel like it's just going to take a little bit longer than what you're expecting. I feel like office work is very good for you, but I also feel you have a strong characteristic, a strong ability to work in like the healing field as well. Even nursing, as far as going into nursing, seems to be very prominent now. That may not be the thing in your mind that you want to do, but that is something that you're well capable of. So it may even take a bit of study for you to pick up a new job. Let's see here. 1, 2. I think everything should settle out for you by June and should be well set in some employment. Okay? And I hope that helps you, Lisa.
Oh, that's brilliant, Lisa. And again, Mary, if people have just joined us, it is now 23:46, but at the start of the show, there was a phenomenal... Well, it's a fantastic deal, being honest. I thought it was phenomenal. So again, you'll have to explain to the listeners, please.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a hypnotist. I'm a master hypnotist as well. And on Sunday, I will be hosting and facilitating a workshop, an introduction to past life regression. Now, this is not a workshop where we're going to sit here and tell you this is what that this is real and you need to believe it. What we're going to tell you is what it is, what does science say it is, and what does it mean to you, and does it work for you? We will be doing demonstrations for past life regression. You will undergo past life regression in a group, and we'll teach you self-regression. You'll get a workbook. You'll get access to online downloads to do regressions for yourself at home, and you'll also get a certificate for a discounted personal past life regression with me at my center. And it's normally €150 for the day, but for you guys, all the Irish Psychic listeners, it's €39. And all you have to do is go to my website, vibrationalinstitute.com, click on specials, put in the password past lives, PASTLIVES, lowercase, all hooked together, and you'll be taken to the only thing on the page is PLR, which is past life regression, for €39. You'll be able to purchase it there. It'll be a lot of fun.
And Mary, if I purchase it now, will I get a printout? So maybe if I don't want to go myself, can I give it as a gift?
Now that I don't know. You should be able to print a receipt out. If you print a receipt out and somebody comes with that receipt, or you give them a copy of the receipt, that'll be fine.
Perfect. So again, even if you want to buy it for your daughter, or you're listening and you want to buy it for your son who's into, past life regressions, etc., learn all about it this Sunday in the Green Isle Hotel, usually priced at €150, but via the website, which is vibrationalinstitute.com. Click on the specials, enter the password, which is pretty simple. It's past lives, PASTLIVES, and you're going to get that saving, and you're going to get it for €39, usually priced at €150. And that is a brilliant deal, Mary. So thank you very much as well for letting all the listeners and the fans know about this fantastic deal that you have.
Oh, thank you. Very welcome. And we just, we have some extra spots open that we said, right, we'll just get some people to come on. And I love your fans. Your guys are great. And so what better way to help them and get
thank you.
something
But
going on.
what I love about it, Mary, is just what you've mentioned there. It's a group session, so you're not going to be on your own, once you attend the event. So that's brilliant.
No, this is a workshop. And the last one we did, we actually had people doing, and we may or may not do it again, but we actually had people using scripts and helping other people go through regressions. So it was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's brilliant. And you mentioned there that you're a qualified hypnotist as well. A lot of people, just tuning in, they may not even understand what a qualified hypnotist does. So can you explain, what you do and where does the, the hypnotist come, please?
Okay. Well, let's go to the beginning. By profession, I've been a nurse for 30 years. When I moved to Ireland, I got into holistic care. And the one thing kept repeating itself. Unless people think differently, they can't do differently. And the one way that has helped people to change their minds is hypnosis. Hypnosis is nothing more than deep relaxation with positive suggestion. And people are hyper aware when they're in hypnosis. Everybody thinks they're asleep. Well, they're not asleep. It has nothing to do with sleep. It has everything to do with deep relaxation and hyper awareness, being very focused on the suggestions that have been given. Hypnosis can help treat. I do lots of non-smoking sessions to stop smoking, weight loss, fears, phobias, anxieties, healing, IBS. All sorts of things. My motto is if you've got it, we hypnotize it.
And Mary, there's a lot of people just on my friends list as well with regards to Facebook. They just can't sleep at night time. Now, I could say the same myself, but I'm just kind of one of those late owls that I will go asleep at 2 or 3 in the morning, mainly because I finish reading at 2 a.m. in the morning, and then obviously I take an hour to myself just to relax, and then I go asleep. But I have no problem sleeping. But some people do have problems sleeping. Do you help that as well?
Yes, absolutely. Insomnia, anxiety, confidence, everything. And we're also working now. I'm also beginning to work now with people. It also helps self-hypnosis. We can teach you self-hypnosis to help people deal with their asthma. It helps physical issues as well. IBS, nail biting, anxiety, and we're working on healing the body through the mind.
That's fantastic. And again, it's all natural. That's what you have to think about.
Absolutely. Yes, and also we work on all addictions, gambling, alcohol, drugs, all sorts of things.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so that's a little bit of insight for Mary. As I've mentioned before, I've had Mary on the show before, mainly because she is the best and she's qualified in everything. In terms of no, you are, Mary. Though you're well experienced. Is the best way of putting it.
So somebody said to me one day, they said, "What don't you do?"
And speaking of what don't you do, Mary, you're even a singer.
Yes, I am. I'm a singer.
Now, you see, now Mary is one of those triple threats. That's what I call you, Mary. You're a triple threat. If I know you're going to be in one of those singing competitions, don't enter because Mary's just going to win it because you have won a lot of competitions. Isn't that correct?
I have won a few. Yes, I have.
And was it Nashville or Tennessee? Where was it again?
Yes, I did sing in Nashville, Tennessee for a while.
There we go.
In fact, that's how I ended up in Ireland. I met my partner when I was out singing one night.
Oh, I love those stories.
They were wonderful, yeah.
And he's Irish, obviously.
He's Irish, yes. That's how I ended up in Dublin.
Oh, wow. And I don't want to put it lightly, Mary, but you didn't hypnotize him, did you?
He tells me I did, and I wasn't even a hypnotist then.
Well, they do say, you have the power, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the thing is
when they say I think I'm under a spell, that's why I'm with you. I mean, it's just a lovely thing to even say to someone, I think. Well, that's what I've been told as well, I'm with you because I think I'm under a spell. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, as long as you can fly in and out of the spell when you need to, it's probably okay.
That definitely true. And Mary, does he, have you ever, I know it's kind of a personal thing to ask, but in terms of what I do, I don't really usually read for family. A lot of people think, oh, it's great because we have a psychic in the family. I don't actually read for, my family. Are you the same, or, can you read for your family?
Well, I do at times, but see, you have to remember when you start working with family, whether you're reading or healing, what you're reading and healing for them is also vibrating in you, and it can make it very difficult to be objective. To just listen to what's being said without putting judgment on it, because those same threads are running through you. So it can be difficult. I have done it and have done it successfully, but if I don't have to, I try to avoid it.
Exactly. I'm the exact same. If someone really does, ask me, and I know that they really do need, my help, then I will. But usually I, try and stay away because, like you've mentioned, we're just so close to the family, and it can get in the way of our, what we're actually hearing. And sometimes it's very difficult to pass on what we are actually hearing, but we do have to pass it on.
Absolutely. Well, and that's the thing. And what I say to people is, I can only tell you what I hear, what I see, what I feel, what comes to me. And, my job, I'm the passer of information. I'm not here to figure it out for you. I'm here to tell you what I hear, see, and feel. If you have further questions, then we can work it out. But mostly it's when the energy comes to me, I see things through energy. And energy is energy, whether it's here, whether it's been passed over. I just see it as energy. And that's how it works.
Absolutely. I 100% agree. And again, for any of the listeners that are listening into the show tonight, I do have Mary Kay on with me, and she's a fantastic healer and psychic medium, as hopefully you have witnessed. And there is loads of feedback coming in. And if you have not sent in your feedback, simply go to the event page where you've asked your question, and then you can type your you can type your feedback there. Or alternatively, simply like the page, which is Vibrational Institute on Facebook, which is Mary Kay's fan page, and the details of that page are actually in the event page on my page. I know it sounds really confusing, but it's not. And all you have to do is just like that, and you can send Mary a private message there via her page as well. Okay, Mary, so I think we'll do 3 more because we're kind of running out of time, but hopefully you can do 3 more if that's okay with you.
Okay, that would be fine. All right. Okay, Maureen Ryan, what can you see? Just what can you see, she says. Okay, I don't know. So, Maureen, let's just see. What just can I see? Well, Maureen, I feel more for you right now. My teeth are gritted. I feel a bit of heaviness in my chest. I feel you're carrying around a few old grudges that have got to go. You've got to quit hanging on to these things. They're interfering with your progression. They're keeping you a bit stuck. you've progressed. You've progressed a good bit. If I see, the way I see this is people like stuck in the mud. You're pretty close to coming out, but letting go, acknowledging that you're angry is the first step. It's okay to be angry. It's what you do with it that counts. It's not that you're angry. What are you going to do about it? The first thing is let it go. Okay. The first thing, express it, be aware. Okay. Accept that you're angry, and then take the best bits of it and create something better for yourself, sweetie, because hanging on to it and chewing it up and beating it over and over and over again is not going to do you any good. Not going to do you any good at all. Other than that, that's it. You're the only thing in your way is just acknowledge and accept that you're angry and move on. And let it go. It's an old thing, and you've got to let it go. And I hope that helps you, Maureen.
Absolutely brilliant. And Mary, we have feedback, so I'm going to read it out. So one second now. Here it is. It's from Lisa Maria Devlin. OMG, I just heard my reading. How weird. I did an access course to get into nursing a few years ago, passed with flying colours, but hadn't the confidence to do the nursing degree. Thought about going back this year when I sort out my finances. Thanks, Mary Kate. Of all the employment possibilities, you picked the right one. Thanks again. She called you Mary Kate. I'm not too sure if that... I just called you Mary Kate, but...
That's all right. I'll answer to anything, dear.
Brilliant. And there's a kiss hug. Isn't that lovely?
Brilliant. I'm so pleased for her. That's brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Lisa Marie, for sending in your feedback. And if, like Lisa, you've had a reading with Mary Kay on tonight's show, please do send in your feedback. Go to the event page and comment there with your feedback as well. And don't forget to join Mary Kay's Vibrational Institute Centre for Holistic Unity as well. That's there on my page. And you've already had new likes, I can see, Mary, so that's brilliant.
I know, I saw that too. That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you, guys.
You're more than welcome. And as I've mentioned, this show goes out worldwide, so you don't have to be just from Ireland to join the Vibrational Institute Centre. If you're listening from the USA, France, anywhere in the world, simply join Mary's page, because you do different things as well that you don't have to be in person. Is that correct, Mary?
Oh, absolutely. I actually do a lot of people, because I'm from Nashville, I do Skype readings. I can do email readings. I'm actually working on doing hypnosis via Skype now. And I do distance healing. I pull people's energy up as I do it, and do the healing as I'm sitting in front of them with them.
That's brilliant.
Energy is energy. It's everywhere.
Brilliant. So again, like Mary was saying there, if you want to get a private reading with Mary, again, just see her Facebook page or her main page, which is vibrationalinstitute.com, and all the details can be found on my event page. Okay, Mary, it's the last two, I'm afraid. It's just coming up to midnight, so we're kind of running into overtime. Slap on the wrist for me, but we'll keep going, as they say.
All righty. Let's see. I've just been kind of moving along here, and
you're the same as me, Mary. I'm just refreshing the page now. There's already more questions coming in.
I know. It's like, hello. All right. Let's see. Okay, I apologize. I'm just flipping through here.
No, take your time. And as Mary's going through all the questions, if you've missed the show and you want to listen back to the show, simply at the end of the show, once it goes off the air, simply click play again and it will play back the show. And I will definitely... Hopefully Mary's not listening. Mary, hopefully you're not listening to me, but I'm definitely going to be having you back on the show again.
Thank you.
I knew you were listening, Mary. I was hoping you didn't hear me there.
I can't help myself.
Well, you shouldn't have been listening. I told you not to be listening.
All right. My ears are closed. Go ahead.
Okay, well, because it was supposed to be a surprise, Mary, but now after listening to what I've mentioned on air, but I'm definitely going to be having you back on the show. So there we go.
All right, brilliant. Okay, Mary Murray Gray. That's a tongue twister there, Mary. All right, love Mary to get some vibes from me. All right, let me vibe you up, Mary Murray Gray. Okay, Mary. I want to say I feel like in the center of my chest there's some heaviness there. Now, it's not severe and it's not physical. This is emotional, and this is an old relationship issue that you're still hanging on to. And when I say that, I start feeling a bit angry. So there's a bit of anger attached into this that you need to let go of. Until you let this go, it is going to continue to affect any current or future relationships that you may or may not have. Okay, but you've got to let it go. And it may even be I have a feeling you're sitting there going, "What is she talking about? I've sorted all that out." it's subtle stuff, sweetheart. But there is an older relationship. It's about, as soon as I start looking into it, my power, you've let this impede you quite a bit because the power center starts getting really full and stopped up. So you've absolutely got to deal with this. So you'll be fine if you do. Overall, you're very happy. You're very go-lucky, but that's kind of a little bit of a front at times. I would say you just need to let these anger things go, and things will be easier for you. Not too bad as it is, but they'll be a whole lot easier for you. Look forward to, let's see, in July, there's a big bright light on July. And in July, I think there's going to it's like everything gets so much better for you in July. There's been a lot of that. I think it's something to do energetically with the planet as well. I did the Mind, Body, Spirit this weekend, and there was a lot of people with positive things coming in July. So there's a big energy switcher vibe for the planet, and it's going to hit you really good, Miss Mary Murray Gray. Let go of the anger and just believe in yourself a little bit more, and don't take things so seriously. That's the last thing. Don't take things so seriously sometimes. Okay? And I hope that helps you, Mary.
Oh, thank you very much there, Mary, for answering Mary Murray Gray. As you mentioned, it is kind of a bit of a tongue twister, but most people are doing that now, Mary. They're actually having 3 names on Facebook, so it can get a little bit confusing. I have 4.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, mine is Garud Irish Psychic Medium, so it's a bit confusing, but never mind. Mary, we're going to take a quick commercial break, so it's time for one last reading. So if you've just joined me, I'm afraid we're at the end of the show, but we have 50 seconds before the end of the show, but I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and Mary is going to be reading for her final person of the night. So if you've just joined us, I'm afraid you've caught the end of the show, but not to worry, the next show with myself is going to be on Friday at 11 p.m, and I definitely, like I've mentioned there, will be having Mary on the show again, and all the details again of Mary's page can be found on the event page. Do join us after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the show. Well, we're into the last 1 minute of the show, I'm afraid. And Mary's still with me. Mary, still with me?
I'm still with you.
But there's some technical difficulties, is there?
Yes, I went to refresh the page, and it didn't like that.
No problem.
So,
what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh it for you, and I'll go through all the questions and just see.
You pick one and give me the question. How about that?
Perfect. And this always happens, Mary. Don't worry. It always happens when you're on the show. There's always technical difficulties.
I know. Well, at least we haven't gone off air like we used to.
Do you remember? Do you remember those days? We were talking away.
Those.
Yeah, we were talking away for 15 minutes, and then I used to say, "Oh, Mary, I think we were after going off air," and Mary was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then it was just one of those teething problems at the start. So it was kind of bad, wasn't it?
It was a bit. But
thankfully, we've sorted it all out.
We have.
Right, this is an interesting one, but I'm not too sure if you can answer it, but I'll ask it anyway. Is that okay?
Ask it. That's
okay,
perfect.
So it's from Carl O'Neill, and Carl has just asked, "Hi, I recently lost my wallet with loads of personal stuff in it. Will I get it back?"
Okay. I feel like you've lost it outside. As I'm saying this, I feel like I'm outside. I feel like there's some trees around me. There's a waste bin there, and it's not that you put it in the waste bin, but somehow you've dropped it or lost it outside. I'm not getting the feeling that it's going to directly come back to you. I think it's gone, and I'm sorry for that. Let me just move the energy around a different way and see if I can get it. No, I'm not seeing it directly coming back to you, and I'm sorry for that. I wished I could say yes, you're going to get it back in a week, but and now you might. But from what I can see at the moment, I don't see it actually coming back to you. So I'm sorry for that.
Oh, no problem. And Mary, I was actually picking up the same thing.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, and it although I'd love to say, listen, yeah, the answer is going to be yes. When something happens, I know there's kind of different reasons for different things happening, and obviously that one you can't really put a reason on it, because who wants to lose all their personal stuff? I don't anyway.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's when I was looking at the question as well, I just kept hearing no. So it's it just goes to show you that we're kind of picking up the exact same energy around the same question. So it's just so sorry about that, Carl, but I said I would put it to Mary. So sorry about that anyway. So Mary, that is it, I'm afraid, for another edition of the show. Did you have a good night?
I had a lovely time. I really, really enjoyed reading for everybody. It was great. It was good to be on Share with you again.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And Mary Murray Gray has said, yes, we'll take it on board. Yes, I know the old issue. So there is feedback direct from Mary Murray. So
brilliant.
Thank you very much, Mary, for that feedback as well. And Mary, as well, there will be a lot of people joining your fan page as well. So make sure that they do kind of contact you as well. I'm sure that they'll send you a private message as well, because sometimes, when we want feedback, sometimes it's so close to us that we don't really want to put it up personally, if that makes sense.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Absolutely.
And there's no problem, again, you can send Mary a private message. All you need to do is simply join her fan page, which is the Vibrational Institute. You'll see there the details on my event page, and I'll put them up again just when we go off air. And like her page first, and then you can send her a message. And, Mary does private readings as well. So if you want to find out any details regarding that, again, it will be on that page. And speaking of fantastic offers as well, Mary, at the start of the show and in the middle of the show, mentioned the fantastic deal, which is in the Green Isle Hotel this Sunday. And what time does it start, Mary?
It starts at 10 in the morning.
Perfect.
10 in the morning. Now, if people want to come just a little bit early to make sure we got everybody settled in, that's grand. I'll be there from 9:30 on, but the class actually starts at 10.
Brilliant. And it runs until what time?
Runs until 5, and we'll have an hour break for lunch. I believe it's from 1 to 2.
Oh, that's fantastic. And again, I mean, if you just turn up on the door and you don't actually mention about the Irish Psychic, or you don't actually purchase the gift, or the special, should I mention, they will be paying that €150. So
€150, yeah.
I mean, you may as well just avail of the offer that you're hearing now on the show. So go to thevibrationalinstitute.com, then click on specials and enter in the password, which is past lives. That's PASTLIVES, and you'll avail there of the special offer, which is €39, usually €150. Mary, I know what I'm going to be doing.
Brilliant.
Now you see, so there we go. Mary, can I once again thank you for joining me on tonight's show?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I've really enjoyed it.
You're more than welcome, and thank you all the listeners of the Irish Psychic Show and all the fans as well. From myself and Mary. Mary, good night.
Good night.
Oh, good night. And I will definitely be having Mary on the show again, probably in the next 4 to 5 weeks, because she is very popular when she's on this show. So if you did not get a reading on tonight's show, don't worry, I'm here again on Friday night myself from 11 to 12. Join me on the Irish Psychic Show. Take care. From myself, Irish Psychic, good night.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.